Welcome into the 820 show today. This is your host, Ming, Ahmad. Number one in your heart, 820 on the dial and the scorecard, but not in the credit report. Again, I want to remind you of every episode in the 820 enterprise is about resilience. Yes, about presence as the first step. But presence isn't enough. The presence for what you will produce in this moment and in this day. So this transaction we're having today, me recording it, you downloading it, and taking the time out of your crazy busy schedule to consider these words that I hope enrich you on your journey. Enrich meaning no money in this, but this transaction cannot be duplicated or corrupted. That's why I call this the open journal, the public ledger, your blockchain of resilience. You can't corrupt this, can't duplicate it, you can't sell it, you can't buy it. All of these transactions we're having in these episodes, the record is maintained in your open journal, your public ledger. It's unlocked and still available to whoever you encounter and who you love and share with. My standard guarantee to you is to change your perspective on this present moment every time you hear one of these podcast episodes. Let's get into it today. Today's topic is called The End Never Comes. I know you're probably saying, God, this guy's talking again about memento mori. Remember to die. The Timbre 6. Go, ask no question, and die. Man, he's quite the morbid, dour, depressing kind of guy. I hope, although the words may sound like that at first blush, but stick with me and let's peel back another layer of this discussion today. The end never comes. Because when it does come, you'll miss it anyway. I mean, yeah, it could be right in front of you, but I don't wish that anybody or even myself, even though I myself have experienced that sudden and real and could be the end event. Namely, if you allow me, direct combat in Panama, where bullets are flying and pinging off the boat and the trees and everything around us. That's real. And bullets have no discretion. They're coming at you. They're going to have a purpose and an outcome. One example. Second example, my stroke event. Having a happy-go-lucky practice session at Hapkido, all of a sudden, I'm flat out, knocked out, gone, as far as I could tell, and witnessing from maybe that out-of-body experience, what the heck's going on, how I'm in this hospital. Before that, how was I in this ambulance? But that was pretty sudden. And it kind of felt like an ending, but some twisted way. I wasn't that concerned. I was more concerned about getting to tomorrow's morning meeting than what's happening with me right then and there, flat on my back in the hospital. Third one, quadruple heart bypass surgery. Even then, that's pretty serious. You go from the brain episode surgery to now the heart episode part. That seems pretty serious. These things I mentioned to you, this is highlights or lowlights, if you will. They were pretty sudden. That should remind me, and maybe you, of potential endings. Although, since I'm here talking to you, obviously it didn't end there, but it was the ending of something for me. Meaning, My before those events reliance on that brain power or creativity I thought I had to make things happen, I had no control of any of the kind of stuff. I was blessed and graced to get through that, and I hope to have learned from it to the point where I am now relating to you what happened to me. I certainly, absolutely do not wish for any of you to go through these things to come to this realization, these epiphanies of there's more to you than your job or your money or your spouse or your children or your car. There's way more to you that connects you to me and me to you and you to everyone that you encounter on your journey. That's what I'm trying to get to. Not looking towards the end. Certainly, we all have that date, that inevitability that we will get to. But that end never comes because we won't be ready for it and we'll miss it anyway when it actually does happen. So again, I'm hoping to give you an uplifting perspective on that statement. When the end does come or the end never comes. Except when I keep mentioning memento mori and those Tamba 6 words, it's meant to alert you. I mean to share with you the awareness of the saliency, the sovereignty, the slippery, non-permanent aspect of where we are right now. Certainly, since we are here, we're both breathing, living, loving, hopefully embracing these 500 seconds, or maybe just 1 second out of these 500. But my point is, all we have is right now. Right now. Right now. In a previous episode, I mentioned to you about those 3 words, those new 3 magic words from my buddy, my friend, Guy. I value myself. Value yourself in this moment right now. The end never comes. When it does, you'll miss it anyway. In the meantime, let's get on to enjoying this moment, this day, this now. And in you, and in it for you, if not of it. It's in you. This now is you right now. And we are in this together for as long or as short as it may be. Even if this is the end, which is not the end, it's an end to this conversation today in this episode. But I hope to have guided you into the importance and the simpleness and the sincerity, humility, and the courage to be in this moment. Until then, if we have a next time, stay present, stay current. No matter where you are in the world, it's still 8:20.